Identical twins who own a pet after living separately. What was your pet's reaction when it saw two owners? My twin brother Ethan and I hadn't lived together since we were 12, when our parents' bitter divorce split our family. I got custody of our childhood dog Max when he turned 18, a magnificent golden retriever who'd been our family's heart for 15 years. Max wasn't ordinary. His intelligence bordered on supernatural. He'd saved our neighbor Mrs. Calloway from a house fire, and could somehow sense seizures before they happened, alerting our cousin Lucas minutes before episodes would strike. When Ethan moved back to town after college, I was beyond excited. The past 6 years had felt incomplete without my other half. Max had always been our dog, equally devoted to both of us, and I couldn't wait for their reunion. I'd built up this perfect picture of Max leaping into Ethan's arms, tail wagging furiously. The moment Ethan walked through my front door, dragging his worn duffel bag, Max froze in the hallway. His entire body went rigid, ears perked forward in a way I'd never seen. Then he did something that shattered my expectations. He started backing away slowly, whimpering as he positioned himself behind my legs. "Hey there, buddy," Ethan said softly, crouching down with arms extended. "Remember me?" Every time Ethan approached, Max would growl low and deliberately position himself between us, hackles raised. The look in his eyes wasn't confusion. It was pure, instinctual fear. Maybe he just forgot me? Ethan laughed nervously, but I could see hurt flickering across his face. It has been 6 years. This was the same dog who used to sleep in Ethan's bed every night, who would wait by the window for hours when Ethan was at baseball practice. Something was deeply wrong. For 3 days, Max's behavior got progressively worse. He wouldn't eat if Ethan was in the room, leaving his food untouched until my brother left. He'd follow me everywhere with obsessive devotion, constantly looking over his shoulder at Ethan like tracking a predator. Most disturbing, he started sleeping by my bedroom door at night, standing guard. "This is really weird, Caleb," Ethan said on the third evening, watching Max immediately leave when he entered. I mean, we had such a bond. I wanted to comfort my brother, but nagging unease had settled in my stomach. Max had never been wrong about people before. On day 4, I found Max in Ethan's guest room, standing perfectly still like a statue, staring intently at Ethan's black suitcase. When I called his name, he turned with the most intense, almost human expression I'd ever seen. Then he looked back at the suitcase, then at me, his gaze boring into mine with desperate urgency. He was trying to communicate something crucial. That night, I lay awake until I heard Ethan's breathing deepen into sleep. My heart pounded as I crept into his room and carefully unzipped his suitcase. Hidden in a side pocket, my fingers closed around a small amber bottle labeled oleander extract and a plastic syringe. My blood turned to ice. Oleander is deadly poisonous. I called the police immediately, hands shaking. The investigation unraveled quickly. Ethan had been slowly poisoning his college roommate in Colorado. The guy had been hospitalized 3 times with what doctors called a mysterious illness. Ethan had moved back not to reconnect, but because he was being investigated by campus police. Dogs can smell chemical changes in people's sweat when they're planning violence, Detective Rodriguez explained. Their noses detect shifts in hormones and pheromones that indicate malicious intent. Your dog sensed your brother's intentions from the moment he walked through that door. Ethan confessed when confronted with evidence. He'd planned to poison me gradually and inherit our grandmother's Victorian house worth nearly $500,000. Max saved my life by trusting his instincts when I was too blinded by love to see the truth. Sometimes animals know things about people that we're too trusting to recognize.